Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Payton and today I'm back with another video bringing y'all this bomb 18-inch kinky curly half wig that I got from ISEE Hair. Y'all, this half wig is literally so cute. This has been one of my favorite hairstyles, especially for the summertime right now because I really want to give lace wigs a break. So let's go ahead and hop right in with this tutorial.
I'm back with another video. You know what I really hate? But y'all not listening to the conversation. I don't know, it just felt like so satisfying.
Alright, so starting off with the unboxing, this is the bag that the hair came in. I love ISEE Hair. I've worked with them countless times. I feel like they have some of the best wigs, and I think this is my first time trying a half wig from them. But yeah, so this is their 18-inch kinky curly wig. They gave me a wig cap. They sent me a little elastic band for the inside of the wig, and they also sent this elastic band headband for like your edges. This is really for like lace, but I guess they just wanted to send it as a gift. This was the wig when I took it out of the packaging. I did co-wash this hair before I installed it to free the curls and make them like a little bit more full. And this is the construction of the wig on the inside. So there's 4 combs, an elastic band, an adjustable strap, and this was a drawstring in the back as well. So this wig is very, very secure, but I did install it. I basically installed it like a quick weave, you guys are gonna see, but yeah, this is what it was looking like. And here I am showing you guys the foundation for how I get my hair to blend with wigs like this. So I go ahead and I use these perm rods. They're different inches. I'll put them in the description box below, the specific type of perm rods that these are, but I got these from Sally's and Walmart. There are 2 different sizes, but most of them are smaller. So I use this Eco Style olive oil gel. I also use this Nairobi setting rapid foam lotion. I also use some oil. I use BioSilk and I use my OGX coconut oil. I basically use them both interchangeably, and then I use a little dim brush. So I start off with a spray bottle, and this is my natural hair. Oh my god, y'all, I look a flippin' mess, okay? And my hair is curly, but it's not curly enough to match the curl texture of this half wig. And this is my hair in the back. I just braided it down. Yeah, that shit looks a mess. Honestly, I wasn't trying that hard to have my braids super neat. So I start off oiling my natural hair, and then I also kind of like dampen my hair. I don't like fully drench it because I realize when I fully drench it, it takes way longer to dry. So I usually just spray it a little bit so that it's kind of more damp than it is super wet and drenched. And my hair is a low porosity, so it's really, really hard to get anything to absorb into it. So typically I will like wash my hair and then start this process, but this time I just started it off like semi-wet. So I first start off with a little bit of gel, and I'll apply that, and I basically just use half gel, half mousse, and I just get my hair very, very saturated. If you have high porosity or normal hair, you honestly don't have to put as much product, but I put a little bit more product in order to get it really, really, really in there. I have to use hot water, and then I use a lot of product. And then once my hair is fully saturated, I'll wrap the end around the perm rod, and then I will basically just roll it backwards all the way to the root or to my scalp. And then I just close the perm rod and move on to the next section. And I do really, really small sections so that I can mimic the curl. And when my hair dries, I like to mix my natural curl with the curl from the half wig. So this is what I've been doing for years to get my natural hair to blend with curly textures like this half wig. And yeah, it's worked for me. So I basically just repeat that, and I use really, really small sections of my natural hair so that it looks really natural once I go to blend my curl with the individual curls from the wig. So you guys can just watch this and see. Oh, honorable mention, I definitely forgot to let y'all know when I'm doing each section, I'm also oiling my hair as well. So I throw in some of that BioSilk oil, and then I do the mousse, and then I do the gel. And I just basically do that 3-step process, and then I roll it with the rod. So yeah, this is what my hair basically looks like after, and I let that dry overnight. It usually takes at least like 7 to 10 hours, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't like to drench my hair, because it takes so long. And the next day I went to Sally's and I got this weaving net, and I wanted to apply this to my braids so that my wig has something to cling onto, because honestly y'all, the front of my hair, like around the perimeter, my hair is very, very thin, and I really don't like when like wigs, the combs from wigs, like pull on my natural edges, because my hair is already thin. So I like to use the weaving net to help give the wig something to cling onto, and then I also sewed it down as well so that it wasn't pulling on my natural hair and my edges. So this right here is like a key step for me. This is why I told you guys at the beginning of the video, I kind of installed this like a quick weave, and honestly this is like a easy quick weave, because you could just sew it down and it's basically like you gotta weave. You could just take it off when you're ready and cut it when you're ready. So after I sewed that net down, I went ahead and I took out the perm rods. And I just wanted to mention, you don't have to sew this down. It's very secure on your head. I feel like it's probably better if you have thicker hair. It's just, I only do this because my hair, my natural hair is thin. So the net just helps it. I tuck the combs through the net, so I don't tuck it through my natural hair so it doesn't pull. But if you guys don't have like any issues with like wigs pulling or stuff like that, I feel like this will work fine. You don't have to sew it down though. This is like completely optional. And now for the install, I did keep on that elastic band. I put it underneath my little braid, and then I also, like I just told you guys, I put the combs through the net so that it wasn't pulling on my natural edges around the perimeter of my head. And the wig was wet here. I had just freshly washed it, but trust y'all, this hair gets really, really big and fluffy when it's dry, and I love it so much. This was me kind of like combing it out, but I did like freshly co-wash this when I installed it. So this is not even like the natural state of the curls. This is the natural state of the curls when the hair is wet. But I love big hair, especially when I'm doing like my natural hairstyles. I love big hair, so I loved how it looked when it fully dried. And then I used some more bio silk on my natural hair and also on the hair of the half wig itself. Also, a tip I forgot to mention, when I'm taking my perm rods out, I like to use oil as well, because it just helps my natural curls stay smooth and silky. So right here, I am just going to show you guys how I install my fake edges. I do use some Ghost Bond. I got these from Amazon. I'll link them down below, but I'm basically just doing this to make my forehead look smaller. I do like blend my natural edges with the fake edges. But anyway, let's blend this hair. So like y'all just saw me take a little bit of oil on my fingertips. I grab the curled piece of my natural hair and I grab a strand from the half wig, and you could just see me twist my hair with the wig strand back and forth, and it kind of just forms like this natural curl once it dries up. And this to me creates like the perfect blend. Instead of like your natural curls like just sitting right on top of the wig, you blend it and you know, intertwine it with the curl from the wig. And I honestly love this method. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. Anytime I do like leave out or some type of half wig, this method is my go-to. The only thing is it does take a little bit of time. And then for those fake edges, I just do 2 layers of Ghost Bond, and as I was like blending my hair with the strands from the half wig, I just let it air dry. It's pretty easy to apply them. And here you can just see me applying them. I honestly could have applied this a little bit closer to my hairline, but I also take my natural edges and I kind of like blend it into the fake edges. But this is not a tutorial for that. I'm just letting y'all know this is what I do to make my head look a little bit smaller, okay? But this is like an additional step. Y'all don't gotta do this. And then I just go ahead and I blend my natural hair with the edges using my edge control. And I feel like this always comes out looking flawless every time because I use the little kinky curly edges. And I also use edge control around the perimeter so that it kind of looks like my hair is like a little bit more tamed. So you might see me pushing back on the root of my hair so that it just looks a lot more neat. And I went ahead and used that elastic band headband that they sent me to flatten out the fake edges, and this is how it came out. But this was the hair while it was wet, y'all. I still want to show you guys what it looked like when it was dry, and I want to show you guys how I switched my hair from a kind of like a free side part or flip over to a middle part. But yeah, this is just me applying a little bit more edge control, and this is how it looked, y'all. This, oh my god, I love this look so much. It looks even better once my wig dried, but y'all are gonna see it looks so good. Okay, let me know what y'all are thinking. But the hair was like probably like 50% dry right here, so it poofs up a lot more, y'all. It does, unless you put like a lot of product in it. But I wanted like the big hair look, so I was completely fine with the hair drying. But this is just my look when it was like half wet. But I still think it blended really seamlessly with my natural hair after using the perm rods. So yeah, definitely try this method out, y'all. I think it's perfect. I love this hair and I love this look. I love me a curly flip over every single time, okay? It's the perfect half wig to give your edges a break, y'all. We know we can't wear wigs 24/7 for the rest of our life. Bam! Look at the hair when it's dry, y'all. Oh my gosh, this style, it just ate so much. I got so many compliments on my hair. People think this is my real hair. They always like, oh my god, this is your natural hair. We just gonna lie and say it is, okay? But no, it's not. And this is the middle part that I tried. I thought this looked so freaking cute, y'all. And it's so simple. You don't even have to do too much to change parts or anything, because it's just your natural hair that you're just changing the part in natural hair. And then I use these cute little butterfly pins that I got, and I just put 2 at the top, and I just thought this was so freaking cute. Like, I got so many compliments on this hairstyle as well. Super duper cute. I love this wig, y'all. Let me know what y'all are thinking about it in the comments down below. Make sure y'all like this video and comment if y'all want to see more like this. Shout out to ISEE Hair. Y'all click that link in the description box if y'all want to shop with them now and use my code. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.